Commanders fans, happy Thanksgiving. I'm gonna try to make this quick, guys. There's not much to say, but we lost 40-10, 45-10, and I was wrong. I said it was gonna be a close game. I really did. I thought they were gonna play hard. Um, Ron is he's been really conservative this year. We got to the Cowboys 40-yard line or in their territory twice. We didn't go for it. Then we decided to go for it on 4th and 1 in our own territory on our own 35, and of course they easily score a touchdown, throw a touchdown pass to Cavante Turpin. We're just a bad team. We're a poorly coached team. Ron needs to be fired now. I said this last week, because everyone's like, oh, it's a short week, it's a short week. Ron should have been fired last week. After losing to the Giants, they should have cleaned house. Del Rio should have been fired. Ron should have been fired. I don't care if they don't have an interim coach to replace him. You cannot tolerate mediocrity. When you lose to the Giants like that, that's mediocrity, and that's just awful. That's rock bottom. You got to go. Somebody has to be fired. And Josh Harris, you have to put your foot down and just show that you have some heart and a pulse and pride and dignity and fire these people. This is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable stuff here. Dak Prescott eating a turkey leg with basically a whole quarter left to go. They put up 25 points in the fourth quarter. They did whatever they felt like doing. And Jack Del Rio's defense, they kept going right at Ben St. Juice in the beginning of the game. Right at Ben St. Juice. Every time. Target him every single time. We play man. Jack Del Rio plays man all the time. We have no guys that can run with guys at all. We have no speed in the secondary, really, for the most part, at all. Especially with Ben St. Juice. Deron Bland gets another pick six. That's just insane. I hate to give props to a Cowboys player, but that's insane to get 5 pick sixes on the season. That's insane, man. That was a bad pass by Sam. It was a bad pass. And Deron Bland read it the whole way. Terry McLaurin just does not look like himself from last year. He dropped a pass on 3rd and 3. We go for it. Eric Bieniemy was awful today, man. He was awful. It's 3rd and 1. He throws a pass. We throw a pass on 3rd and 1 to Terry McLaurin. Could they have thrown a pass interference? Yeah, they could have, but they're not going to call that in Jerry World on Stephon Gilmore. They're not going to call that. Could he have fought for the ball a little bit harder like he did last year against the Colts? When Stephon Gilmore was on the Colts, could he have fought harder like he did in that situation? Yeah, he could have, but Stephon Gilmore was holding him. But like I said, I didn't think for 1 second the ref was going to throw a pass. I just thought it was a terrible play call by Eric Bieniemy. He is in love with gun runs. 4th and 1 gun run. Why are we doing a gun run on 4th and 1? Every single time it's a gun run. Every time. That's how Eric Bieniemy has in his playbook. And somebody said he threw his clipboard down after that play. Yes, you need to be mad at yourself for that. Don't be mad at the players. You're the ones calling gun run on every 4th down. Every single time. 3rd and 1, you're going to throw a deep pass to Terry McLaurin. Just not making any sense. That's why I'm not sold on Eric Bieniemy. People are like, oh, he should be the head coach. Give him a chance to be the interim head coach. No. He's been very inconsistent at best. At best, he's been inconsistent. The only time he coaches well is against the Eagles secondary, and that's really it. Sam Howell, I'm going to go through my notes and then wrap it up. Sam Howell took a sack that killed a good drive. Dallas was targeting Ben St. Juice. Brandon Cook St. Juice on that touchdown. And before the halftime, and my goodness, they went down the field so quickly before the half. It was ridiculous how quickly they went down the field. They went down the field so easily before halftime to score. Now, it was a tip pass. They did get a little lucky. Number 83 caught the ball. And then after that, Tony Pollard had a big run for a touchdown. So they got fortunate on that one play, but still, the defense is so trash. This is so bad. We have no pass rush. I mean, we traded Chase Young and Montez Sweat. We weren't really getting the pass. We were getting pressures and sacks with those guys. But as I was saying, we were getting pressures and some sacks from Chase and Montez, but still, at the end of the day, we weren't getting pass rush against good teams. We just weren't. Brandon Cook's Prize Picks. If you tell the picks on Prize Picks, this is 4 or 5 weeks or 6 weeks in a row that I've hit on Prize Picks. I picked Brandon Cooks to get the over 37.5 receiving yards. He cleared that with 72 receiving yards, and he got a touchdown. He had a heck of a day. I hate to pick against us, but every receiver that goes against us, they're going to get 60 to 70 to 100 yards. So make sure you guys use my promo code RedEdOliver. If you would have tailed that pick, you would have some nice money for Black Friday tomorrow. Using my promo code, you get 100% deposit match. First-time users, use code RedEdOliver on Prize Picks. Link is down in the description. Brian Robinson had a drop on 2nd and 2. That hurt, and we didn't convert. We ended up punting, playing conservative football. We kept getting past the 50. We kept getting the Cowboys territory. We just couldn't convert. We conservative and punt the ball away. The Cowboys had a 2nd and 25, and they still converted on first down. They ran it on 3rd and 6 and still got it. That's how bad our defense is. Easy touchdown screen pass for Rico Dowdle. Curtis Samuel had a good day today. He had about 8 catches. He had a nice catch on 3rd and 10. Like, Sam looked good that first half. Like, he was moving the ball. He had a Houdini run where he evaded the rush, ran outside, ran for a first down and more. Like, Sam Howell had some good plays today, but the offensive line is bad. The defense is bad, and some of it's on him too, not getting rid of the football. The pick six was definitely his fault. But other than that, I thought he had a solid first half. I think the first half he had a really good first half. Good job of ending with a screen pass being blown up. That was a terrible play call by Bieniemy. I think it was like 3rd and 13. Like it was like 2nd and 13. He ran the ball to the middle. It just didn't make any sense in the second half. That was a terrible play call too by Eric Bieniemy. Sam Howell ran for a touchdown. That was a good run. That was before we gave up the big drive for a touchdown before halftime. Bieniemy called a gun run on 4th and 1. Play before I already talked about that. 2nd and 13 was terrible. Sam Howell threw the ball behind Curtis Samuel. Could have been a first down. 4th and 1, we got sacked. That was a terrible decision to go for it, really, on our own 35. I know the game was out of hand, so it was like kind of just desperation going for it. And I said in my preview video, bro, just go for it. And he should have went for it in the first half. He should have shown aggressiveness in the first half. Terry Malone dropped a pass on 33, and we don't get the 4th down. So let me see if there's any other notes that I have. 45-10 is the final score. We just got outclassed today. Outcoached, outclassed, out everything. This was a funny tweet from Surrender Index 90. Said Washington decided to punt to Dallas from Dallas's 44 on the 4th and 3 with 5 minutes 53 seconds left in the first, while tied 0-0 with a surrender index of 12.39. This punt ranks at the 97th percentile of cowardly punts of the 2023 season and the 93rd percentile of all punts since 1999. So that just showed how conservative Ron. He has not been Riverboat Ron at all this season, and it's time for him to go. Anything else here? That's about it, man. I'm enjoying my time with my family for the rest of the night because this was just awful to watch, and I really don't want us to play on Thanksgiving again until we have a team that can really compete, and a coaching staff, and a team that can, get a roster of a good offensive line, because Ron is the head of the snake, man. He's the head of the snake, man. He's the GM, the head coach, all that. Ron Rivera, I'm not worried about my job. That's what he just said in the press conference. He's got to go, man. His key card should not work in the morning, basically. Just like the Jamal Adams video where he's like doing a little code. He can't get in. He's like, dang, what happened, man? Y'all let me go? That's what needs to happen to Ron Rivera. He needs to do the code, and it should not work. His key card should not work. His code to get in the building should not work. None of it should work. His parking space, the sign should be scrubbed off, taken down, everything taken out from Ron Rivera. All of it needs to go. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you guys have a good one. And hopefully tomorrow we have some good news. Black Friday, hopefully we get some hopefully Black Friday we get some Black Monday kind of news tomorrow, which I don't think we will. Ian Rappaport said that Ron Rivera's job is safe. It's going to be evaluated at the end of the season. Josh Harris is going to make the move. Magic Johnson's going to come up with a tweet for sure. And I saw him. He dressed up with his family, all in Commanders jerseys. I know he's not a happy guy at all. He might make the call. He might talk to Josh tonight and be like, hey, they just got to make a move, man. Magic's a winner, man. Showtime Lakers. He's a winner, man. He doesn't tolerate this stuff. That's why I hope Magic steps in and makes a move. And I get it. People are, it doesn't make a difference because the season's over. We play the Dolphins next. It might be 70-20 against the Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, Waddle, Mostert. It might be 70-20 next week. It really might be. It could get real ugly and real nasty. All right, you guys. Hello, Commanders. Peace.